Get more now with Stephen Innes in Bangkok. He's the Chief Global Market Strategist at Axi Corp. Great to have you back with us, Stephen. Now, some really grim GDP data out of Japan, as I just mentioned. What's the reaction on the markets been?
Saw the stock market fall in Tokyo, and obviously predictably on that dreary data. I think it's not as large a drop as what we've seen in other advanced economies. However, it's a third consecutive drop, and Japan is just such a colossal economy, massive exporter. And I think what this really points to, and it not only underscores the fact that Japan's vulnerability, but the world's vulnerability to further downside shocks, especially as this COVID-19 flu continues to flare in various hotspots around the globe.
That's all right. Now, Chinese shares, though, have been a bright spot on the markets today. The Shanghai Composite rallied almost 2.5%. Can you tell us what was behind that little boost?
Yeah, it sort of bucked the trend in broader Asian markets. As we mentioned earlier, the Nikkei fell and a few of the other bourses fell. But I think this is really two facets here. There was a sort of an extension given to the TikTok situation. There was also some sort of positive vibe earlier on today about the trade talks getting delayed. People are looking into the positive influences there. But I think what the real driver was is the PBOC added a little bit more stimulus to the market. And that got people thinking perhaps the PBOC is going to go easier on monetary stimulus than what they've been up to in the past little while.
No strangers to stimulus is Wall Street. As we know, the S&P 500 hit an almost record high last week, and that followed fresh highs for the tech-heavy NASDAQ. What can we expect this week? What are investors going to be looking out for?
Well, they're going to be looking at the FOMC, but every time I look at the S&P, I'm just amazed that we're bordering on record levels. I just go back to the incredible amounts of stimulus that's been on offer, not only from the government, but also from the central bank. But I think this underscores the significance of this FOMC minutes that are coming out. I think to keep the markets in balance here, we're probably going to have to read a bit of a dovish inference into those minutes. So fingers crossed that's what happens. Otherwise, we could walk back some of that good news in the markets this week.
Okay, Stephen Innes from Axi Corp in Bangkok. A pleasure as always. Thank you.